life a movie. Gotta calm down, yeah, you know I'm zooming. Wait up, Shawty gon' serve me up like she a waiter.
What's up, YouTube? So we're gonna get right into this video, doing a little summer tune-up with Alex. Gonna get it up on the lift. We're gonna get some new tires tomorrow, so we're gonna get these tires off because I'm not bringing the car to the shop. Don't want them putting it up on the lift. I'd rather do that. But we're gonna do an oil change, what oil I use, some tips, the oil cooler, all that. We're gonna take care of all that, so let's get right into this and lift this thing up on the jacks, or my quick jack. Alright guys, so when you're lifting this thing up, if you're doing it the way I'm doing it, even if you have a normal jack, pick up some of these pinch weld adapters so you're not jacking it up right on the pinch welds. The guy that had it before me, or he probably brought it to the shop, got it up and he bent the pinch weld a little bit, but this one is IFJF. Got it off Amazon, put one on each side. You just need two for the front. The back has mounting points for, or jack points. So, the garage isn't that big lengthwise, so I actually got to push the car back a little bit so when it lifts up, it lifts into the garage. Kind of a pain, but this lift's pretty cool. I'll check this thing like 20 times just because you don't want it falling off the lift, obviously. Alright, just real quick, I want to show you guys how it's set up. Pinch weld adapter sitting on this block right here. And then that block is sitting on the jack point. I put a jack stand underneath right here and I lift it up to get it as close to this as I can. That way, if by chance this thing did ever give out, it would fall back, catch on this hopefully, and give you a living chance of getting out of there. I'm not really planning on this thing falling, but you never know. Safety first. Baddest tools around. Earthquake. Harbor Freight Special. Now when I put the rims and tires back on, we're going to torque them. We're not going to use an impact. Bad idea. Alright, before we get into this oil change, my first tip of the day is this is a 15 Hellcat. If you have a 15 or 16 Hellcat, you're going to have this type of dipstick, the round style, if it hasn't been messed with yet. And the 17 and up have the flat style, which is for 7 quarts instead of 6 quarts. And that is what I run in this, the 17 up dipstick, because from my understanding, there is no difference between the Hellcats, so why wouldn't I run 7 quarts in this? 6.5 if you're nervous to run 7, but I run 7 quarts. And I'm not telling you to do that, but that's what I do. So let's get to this. Alright, so your first step, you're going to get underneath here. I already took 3 of 4 out. 10 millimeters, you got 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Get those out, and then this cover should come off. And come right out, just pulls right out. Set that off to the side. Since we gotta drain the oil cooler, we gotta take this front pin off. You're gonna have a total of 10 pins. 1, 2, 3. Same on the other side. And then you're gonna have 1, 2, 3. And then you're gonna have this one. And that's it for the pins. Then you got 5, 7 millimeters going all the way across. And then it should pull right off. Helps if you have one of these tools, but you can get away with a screwdriver too. Just do that with all of them. This one, you might want to do with a screwdriver, but sometimes it'll just pull right out. Yeah, we're going to need a flat head for it.
This might work. And just do that with all those. Get your 7mm out, and then we'll pull it out. Then same thing. Just pull it right out. Put that off to the side. So you just come underneath. And your drain bolt is right there. We got a 13mm on there. Crack it loose. Have your pan ready. See, pretty dirty, and I didn't even put 3,000. I probably put 2,800 miles on it this last year. You know, it don't get driven through the winter. So it just shows, just change your oil often, you know. So we'll let that drain, and then we got to go over, what the heck, got it on my hands. Go over there to the oil cooler. Also pull out your oil cap here. Help let the air out, let it drain better. So right there. Alright, now that I got oil all over the floor, as you see, don't have no cat litter or nothing either, what the hell. I already tried, we gotta get the oil filter. I already tried doing it with my hand, and I couldn't, so got this. See if I can catch it for you guys. Bam. And then next will be the oil cooler, which is right there. When you're doing this, you want to be gentle. A lot of times I'll get away with just taking it off without holding it with an adjustable right here, but technically you should. That way you don't break this, crack it, nothing like that. Be cautious. So right in the front to the left of the car, right where you took that front pan off, that is it right there. I already cracked it loose. I held it right here as I took the 15mm, cracked it loose right there. Just be careful, you don't want to break this shit. That would be a bad day. And this is if you take it into the shop. Most people won't do this, but if you want to do the right oil change, do it the right way. Got to drain this too. And I'm making a mess. But, alright. Alright, I just like to take like a paper towel and go and wipe around the filter area and all that and the drain bolt areas before I put on the new filter and all that, put in the bolts. So clean up your drain bolts a little bit, and if you need new washers, which I'm going to use the same ones this round, replace those if you need to. As you see, there's the part number, AMSOIL oil filter. So I'm gonna fill this up with AMSOIL 040 synthetic signature series. Fold up good, make sure you get a little on the ring. And we'll put it screwed on the car. Sorry guys, the lights, my battery's too low on my phone to use the light. And tight. Make sure when you put that drain bolt on, I go until it stops, and then I give it another quarter turn. That's what I do. This one doesn't have much room for play. When it stops, but just make it snug.
Alright guys, so we got that oil filter and the nuts and all that back on. I don't got the skid plate back on yet, but what I'm gonna do is I got my oil catch can, so gonna empty that. 2,800 miles. You know, not all you guys have oil catch cans, but 2,800 miles. We'll see if one of these babies is worth it. There we go. Some people say, oh, you don't need an oil catch can and all that. They might be right, but it can't hurt. Like I said, about 2,800 miles on this. I haven't emptied it. There's a little bit in there. So, you know, you think over the period of 100,000 miles, I would say it's, you know, worth it, in my opinion. And these things are super easy to install. Literally, there's just a hose going from here to here, and now you got two hoses. Boom, disconnect that one, just connect these, and there's already a mounting spot for it. Easy. Easy, easy. Now guys, you don't have to use AMSOIL. You can use, I've always used AMSOIL. I use AMSOIL in everything, the cars, bikes, all my vehicles. But if I wasn't using this, I would use the SRT Pennzoil or whatever. So that's just my two options. I always go AMSOIL. Show you how to reset the oil life light. So, gonna want your start button. You want it in run, but off. Then you can use your left, right, up, down, and OK buttons. Down, so I went down, go down until you get to the vehicle info. Then you're gonna go over until you get to oil life. Oh, it's actually down to 31%. I did not think it would be that low, unless I didn't reset it last time. But anyway, hold the OK button. Boom, reset, and that's all there is to it. And now, we are gonna get a cold start for you guys. Open up the garage door. Oh yeah, look at all that rain, guys. Beautiful out. Not. Sounds like a beast, don't it? Thanks, the 17 up dipstick, as you can see, wanted in between those two holes right there. Alright, hope you guys learned something. I'm gonna take this time to clean up the calipers in the front, get a nice coat of wax on them. I'm gonna go underneath the whole car, wipe it down nice, because all the covers are off and stuff. Good time to do that. And then I'm gonna get the wheels on and stuff, but I'm gonna cut the video short. You guys don't need to watch all that. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Hopefully the next one is a cruise. I might have a progression series with the Z on the motorcycle there before then, but we're gonna have some cruises coming. See you guys on the next one.